I muted it so you could do the thing you needed to do. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking. Okay. Without walking. See, I told you I was doing the drift thing.
Yeah. I see it.
I'm not even touching the controller. Yeah, this game's gonna be really hard to play if I can't control my character. Start the episode yet. Start the episode yet. Oh, I'll do my best, yes. Alrighty. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, what's up? It's Minion here with my amazing husband Isaiah.
Hello.
And we are back with Genshin Impact. I'll do my best to play it, but our controller is kind of fucked up right now. Because of how much we've used the controller when we play games.
Yeah.
Especially one of us. Not naming names.
Me. I'll name my name.
I thought we weren't naming names.
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you are.
I said especially one of us not naming names. I could be referring to myself.
Oh.
He said one of us.
Yes.
Anywho. Okay. We're gonna try to do some. Wait. Side quest, I guess. Okay. We'll see how far I get. Yeah. Nope. There we go.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend. But just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
Alright.
Look at this other stat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Dark Hero. Batman, no, it's the Dark Knight.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's not being Batman.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah. That'd be ridiculous even by this game's standard.
Pretty much.
But I mean that in a positive way.
Mm.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
There's still so much cleaning up to do. As I'm
What?
sure you're aware. What?
Like what?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, we face continuous attacks with bands of monsters for the entire duration of the Storm Terror incident. Although the Storm Terror incident is now being resolved, it was successfully fended off the monster. The monsters erected quite a substantial number of barricades outside the city over the course of their reign. So while the monsters themselves have been fought back, barricades aren't about to disappear of their own. You can't just leave them here indefinitely, especially now that things are returning to business as usual in the city. Fortunately, the knights are short-staffed and there's simply no one to take on the task. As our honorary knight, would you be willing to clear up the barricade?
Sure.
Spoken like a true member of the Pavonians. Honorary knight, you have my gratitude.
Most of I've seen.
Hello. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Great information on the Dark Knight.
Is that from a fairy tale or a novel or something?
Okay, clearly you don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Hmm? What's wrong? Never heard of him. Sorry.
You want to find out about the Dark Knight hero?
How'd you know I was gonna ask that?
Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero.
You're kidding, right?
You're right, I'm not. I was joking. Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so
good?
you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
May not be the Dark Knight hero, but you're the doggone Joker if I've ever seen one.
No, I just
Oh,
mean
that's-
he must be seriously rich.
Why is
Seriously,
that?
Rich.
Oh my god.
People only start
Wait,
worrying
serious?
about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth.
Sorry.
It's the
you think
same
this
in
is why the
every
Dark
hero
Knight
story, isn't it?
hero is seriously rich.
No, it's nothing like
Yes.
that. I just have too much time on my
Okay,
hands
I'm
these
sorry.
days.
That's Batman.
Same difference. You are the boss of the cat's tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city
The
gate?
boss of the cat.
They do night shifts all the time. They must
They
know
do my-
something.
I got your tail. I got your tail.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
Look at this. Okay.
Fountain.
Oh, hi. Is there something I can do for you? To tell you the truth, I made a wish to the Fountain Fairy when the dragon attacked, wishing that it would keep Mondstadt safe. Now both the storm and the danger has passed. Does that mean that the Fountain Fairy truly exists? I wish that the fairy could make me well soon. That would lessen my family's burden a little.
Oh, so fast. You think Batman would come over here?
I mean, he's crossed over with the Ninja Turtles. So, I mean, like, and the Power Rangers, Spawn, Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's gonna be
Platinum, what?
There's doors around the gate.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own 2 eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to! So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning.
There's a beginning.
Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard!
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow!
Guess what I did next?
You ran away.
I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius' residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the Knights? I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
Oh?
But I got my Dude, so
Welcome to the Floor Whisper. Do you need anything? Huh? What's the Dark Knight hero? Is it a fairy tale?
Okay, it's definitely not you. I'll go.
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight hero.
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on. How did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious?
Yes.
Oh no. What am I going to do if Master Diluc ever finds out?
Huh? What's Diluc got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for me. But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero, I just don't know anymore.
If someone rescues you,
You saw
doesn't
the
mean
Dark Knight hero? For real? What's he like?
doesn't mean they're the one for you.
True. Case in point, Metro Man.
What? Nacho Man?
Metro Man. Metro, like,
Oh, Metro Man?
yeah.
I guess I was talking about Superman. Superman's an asshole.
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar.
Really?
That I really do not know. Perhaps it was fate? You know, when you meet someone and it feels like you've known them your whole life.
Okay, then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea. We already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him.
Did he happen to have pointy ears?
Could you give me a better price?
I'm asking for a friend.
Have you heard of Storm Terror's lair? It's those ruins outside Mondstadt. While Storm Terror made the place his home, it was shrouded in a whirling, impassable storm. No one could pass through, so that precious crystal ore in there has been mined. I've heard people say that the storm around the area has disappeared. That should have been a prime moment to go for the ore veins. But with so many places in the city needing repairs, our smithing services are in high demand. Schultz can't hold the fort down alone either, so I can't leave. What say you go have a look, traveler? If you find any crystal ore, bring some back with you. My thanks. These crystal ores should help in forging and in restoring the city as well.
It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
There are a lot of quests.
Yeah. I'm really I'm doubting it, but please, for all that is good and holy, please let it be Batman. I know it's not, but it'd be absolutely hilarious if it was.
My quest challenge is just to run around and not stay.
Oh.
What? Oh, I know. I played as that character.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
I was wondering about Master Diluc if he was wondering about
After managing to steer clear of the guards' patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
Nope.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight Hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight Hero of Mondstadt! We solved it! Now then, Mr. Dark Knight Hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like...
Batman.
Captain...
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
I like Captain Pie better. Okay, I do like
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance. Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions, their persistence is unusual.
Why did you go to the Knights of Phony is to help?
Who would be helping whom is debatable. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over.
Well, I mean, Lawrence is a coward, so...
That's not my point. I'm not doing this to impress anyone. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Oh? What is it, Master Diluc? Your wish is our command!
You must keep my identity a secret. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
Okay. I'll try not to. Oh?
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Where'd you park your Batmobile?
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this?
There's more? Jesus.
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch.
Unless
you're looking for the Dark Knight Hero, in which case...
Paimon!
The Dark Knight Hero? You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight Hero is, her!
What?
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to the city.
Not helpful!
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city?
What?
Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight Hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh,
Paimon.
Why would you lie to me about that?
Well...
never mind. You don't
That
seem
was
like bad
Paimon, not
folks.
me.
But I do hope you will
Well,
visit
you
the Knights
see,
of
we're the
Favonius
Dark
soon,
Knight
where we
Hero
can discuss the Dark Knight Hero
of
situation in
the
more detail.
future.
You know, some things are best not discussed in public.
For we are...
Duty calls. I must be going.
Batman Beyond.
Stay safe, traveler.
I kid.
Seems like
Really,
Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Paimon, why did you have to say that I was? I wasn't trying to be a liar.
Yeah, it's probably wanting to tell us about how we're jerks for lying to him. We can't just tell people that we're Batman.
Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. Thank you for coming. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me?
Could I first ask what's going on?
Yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is... Here, take a look at this.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting.
Oh my god.
Let me take a closer look. Huh?
Dark Knight hero.
Some parts of this seem to be complete gibberish.
Something.
Indeed.
Hereby
Although this is written in the
shall
common tongue,
transform
it appears that a
monsters
cipher has
into
been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can
and
grasp the
vehicle for
general
justice.
message from the non-ciphered portions alone.
Don't sit.
This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight
Where's
hero.
Mondstadt?
Does
Don't
that
bring
mean
such qualities to
the bad guys want the Dark Knight hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact
need
him
to
as
work
soon
on
as
your
possible so that
handwriting.
we can attempt to coordinate a response. After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt. If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
Will do.
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all. For Master Diluc! Quick, we should go tell him right away!
When we... Also, if you guys are wondering, I've not done anything outside of episode, so yeah. Well, I probably will do more outside of episode just for leveling up reasons. Are you kidding? You look mad. What's up? What did I do?
You.
You have me all day. You don't have to leave today at some point, but for the most part, you have me all day, okay?
Batman!
Stop calling him Batman!
Just now, we were at the Knights of Favonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware
Yes.
of it. Though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master Diluc?
I'm open to suggestions. That would be tantamount to handing this over to the Knights. Had they been worthy of this task to begin with, things would never have escalated to this point. In any case, circumstances are not dire enough to warrant me going into hiding and leaving the Knights to deal with the consequences.
Ooh, the Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a sneaky little bunch those guys are.
There is a way. But for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization.
Why would they send you a written message that only they can read?
It's not simply a war declaration. but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain to the other. And since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy for so long, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow, seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a superhero, huh?
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we un-gibberishify it?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel free to come along.